EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys earned the right to host this game, and now just one win away from solidifying their spot as the best team in the conference. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Oh, look at the juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down.
Now back to throw. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's fourth down.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford. First run now for Kyren Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
41-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And a Rams first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Rams first down.
Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Here's Stafford. Touchdown! Colby Parkinson taking it in. And the Rams have struck first in this NFC title game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Seahawks, nothing.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game when the emotion guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
9 yards. That's good.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Darnold. Open man right side is cut, complete. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Seahawks, first down.
Here's Darnold. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
First down. First down.
Here's Walker. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Faking the give, Darnold. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think this. Upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. That is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Stafford. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
In motion, the tight end. Up the middle, Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Quentin Lake on the coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now to the ground. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like the Rams might have it, and they do have it.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. L.A. readies for its next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And he's brought down. And this is good for a first down. His second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
A gain of 12.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good for a Rams first down. First and 10.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
On the Seahawks' 28-yard line.
Now Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Second time in this first half now, Charles, and he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Big runner Williams there on the stop. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team plan, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense.
And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm? Meaning the sideline is protecting you. Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Darnold. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw, Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Myers for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
On the draw, Corum.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Stafford now to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on third down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football, 1st and 10.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Darnold down to throw. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well.
Here's Smith to return it.
A good return there, call it 13 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rams ready to go on offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Seahawks 37-yard line.
Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
To the air again, Stafford.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. To throw is Stafford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
1 yard.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
First down. It's a gain of 20.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
Now he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and 5.
Darnold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here now, 2nd and 4.
37-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
41. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Darnold.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
What a juke into space. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A conference championship on the line and a championship-type run right there.
That guy's running as if he can smell it, feel it, and obviously wants it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Darnold.
He completes this to Walker.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Rams 10.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Stafford. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down, Rams.
Here's Stafford.
That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson.
Touchdown, LA!
Terrence Ferguson,
35 yards.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this out to the 25.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
112 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Now Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Here's Darnold. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
The football going back to the Rams now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Rams 1st down. A gain of
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Now it's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Stafford. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Rams 1st down.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Again, it's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford now to throw. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Stopped short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Stafford. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. From the gun, here's Stafford.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw, Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Darnold down to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing again is Darnold.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39.
To the air again, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford.
To the right side, that's Whittington.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing to Stafford. And this one's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Rams
So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free than what they're trying to get done on offense.
143 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Again, it's Walker.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. To throw is Darnold. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
So now Stafford and the Rams down by 8, 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Now Stafford. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Uchenna Nwosu just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd and 6.
Now Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now 2nd and 4.
Complete to Puka Nakua. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Stafford now to throw.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Now it's Stafford.
They'll get this complete to Whittington.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He's back to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yard gain on the play.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, here's your ball game. 1 second to play.
One last throw here for Stafford. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell, but they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.